Today, we had a one-day European Council. This is something one could get used to. And also, we had very good discussions and reached good results. So there was a lot of substance in this short day. Firstly, President Zelensky was with us, informing us about the situation in Ukraine and explaining how he sees the situation. As you know, I met him very often, met him in person. We talked a lot, but this was also a special event today because very often and in most cases President Zelensky has joined us here online from Ukraine. Today he was here in presence and this was excellent for our discussions. We all together have assured him once more that our solidarity with Ukraine is unabated and that it will last as long as it takes, and that we will, as states, we will continue to support Ukraine militarily in its defense against Russia. Germany has, as you know, just delivered another military support package to Ukraine, and we've planned more until the end of the year. Still, it was important for me in our debate today to also urgently call on all others to also look into what they can do in concrete terms to expand their support. It is urgent, it's necessary now. When we think about Ukraine's capabilities to defend itself and want to help Ukraine. We are just ahead of the third wartime winter, so in addition to military support, there is a great need for support for the energy infrastructure that has been destroyed by Russia again and again. As the Federal Republic of Germany, we have mobilized substantial funds for that, as you know that. Many others are doing the same, and that's important, of course. In the long term, it is essential that Ukraine can rely on our support and that we make available the necessary funding. This is happening with the economically strong states. The G7 have agreed on a $50 billion loan. We have put this on track. Europe, the EU, will be able to contribute its share. This has been fed into the legislative process and will be swiftly decided so that Ukraine gets the clear signal that these funds are available. And at the same time, it's a signal, a symbol, a message to the Russian president that he cannot speculate on the idea that our support would be faltering. This is also important for Ukraine's defense capabilities because it is central that our message is absolutely clear that we are able and willing to support Ukraine in the long term. At the same time, of course, it is important that we sound out all possibilities for a just and lasting peace for Ukraine. We know that there must not be a dictated peace, and this is why it was important that we all came together at the big Bürgenstock Peace Conference in Switzerland. And there needs to be another peace conference, as President Zelensky has already said, with the participation of Russia. This is what needs to be done in the diplomatic field and is happening through diplomatic channels. And after that, we have dealt with a serious situation in the Middle East.